Hi, welcome back to Moose and Chemistry. This is Solution Concentrations Lesson A. In this problem, if I make a solution by adding water to 75 milliliters of ethanol until the total volume of the solution is 375 milliliters, what is the percent of volume of ethanol in the solution? Okay, well first thing, I have to write down the percent of volume formula. So percent by volume equals volume of solute over volume of solution times 100. Okay, so by percent of volume, it's going to be the volume of the solute. The solute is 75 milliliters of ethanol. So that goes on top. And the total volume is 375 milliliters. So I times that by 100, and that tells me that the ethanol is 20% of the solution. Okay, now, there's another problem to this. And here it goes. So the problem now states, if I add 1.65 liters of water to 112 grams of sodium acetate, what is the molarity of the sodium acetate of the solution? Okay, first thing I have to remember is that 1 milliliter is equal to 1 gram. Okay, so if I had 1.65 liters, I would have 1,650 grams. The next thing I need to know is the molar mass of the sodium acetate. So it's NaC2H3O2. So I have 1 Na, I have 2 carbons, I have 3 hydrogens, and 2 oxygens. So that's 1 times 22.99, that's 2 times 12.01, that's 3 times 1.01, and that's 2 times 16.00. You can get those numbers off the periodic table. And when you add this all together, let's see, this gives me 22.99, this gives me 24.82, this gives me 3.03, this gives me 32.00. When we add this up, we get it to be 82.02 grams per mole for NaC2H3O2. Okay, so now we know that molarity is moles of solute over liters of solution. So now I need to convert 112 grams into moles of sodium acetate. So I'm going to go 112 grams of NaC2H3O2 times 1 mole of that stuff, divided by the molar mass, which was 82.02 grams of NaC2H3O2. This is going to give me, this cancels, that cancels, I'm running out of room over there. It's going to give me approximately 1.36 moles of NaC2H3O2. Alright, now that I have that, I can take my molarity. My molarity is going to be 1.36 divided by, let's see here, 1.650. It's molality, not molarity. So I've been saying molarity. It's molality. Okay, and so when I do that, this is going to be not liters of solution. I'm going to have to make a quick correction here. This is going to be kilograms of solvent. So this is going to be mass of solution in kilograms. I thought I was doing a molarity problem. I'm actually doing a molality problem. And so, let's see here. This is going to give me 0.82. That's the molality. Now, taking this problem, we can take it a bit further. So let me go ahead and clear all the drawings there. So I clear that. And what we're going to do is, what is the percent by mass of the sodium acetate of the solution? So let me go ahead and write that problem. Okay, first of all, let's write the percent of mass. So the percent of mass equals grams of solute over grams of solution. Times 100. Sorry about that molarity thing. I meant to write molality earlier. Anyway, so now we had 112 grams of the sodium acetate. So then we had the solution was 1,650 grams, and we're going to add 112 grams of the sodium acetate times 100. So this is going to equal 112 basic grams divided by 1,762 grams times 100. So the sodium acetate makes up exactly 6.36% of the solution. Pretty cool. So last but not least, we can figure out what is the mole fraction of this particular concentration. So let me go ahead and write that down. Okay, so now we want to figure out what is the mole fraction of water in this particular solution. Well, first of all, we have to have the molar mass of water, so H2O. So H is 2 times 1.01. O is 1 times 16.00. This gives me 2.02 and 16.00, which gives me 18.02 grams per mole for H2O. Well, so we're going to take the grams of the solution, which was 1,650 grams of that solution, and we're going to divide it by 18.02 grams per mole of the water, which is going to give me 91.6 moles. Okay, then we're going to take the sodium acetate part, we're going to take 112 grams of the sodium acetate divided by 82.02 grams per mole of the sodium acetate to give me 1.36 moles. Now what we want to do is we want to take the mass of the solution. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take 91.6 moles divided by 91.6 moles plus the 1.36 moles, which is going to give me 91.6 divided by 92.96. So the mole fraction of the water is going to be 0.985 moles. Well, you guys have a snarly day. We'll see you back here at News and Chemistry.